Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Wednesday here with the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. A little late, I know. Oh, weird. It's all good. We're here, though. Ready to let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. We have, 15 Major League Baseball games today? 3 games from the dub, 18 games in total. I got a great crew of guys with me here today, man. I got the franchise player. What's happening, Chris? How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Coming off of a decent day yesterday. Got back on track after what was a really rough Monday. But, yeah, it was almost went 4-0 in baseball except those damn Rangers. God damn it. That's okay. It's a new day. Come back to it today. Plenty of money to be made. I'm ready to break it down with you guys.
Let's do it. It's Money Making Wednesday with Ron the Don Romanelli. What's happening?
Good morning. Good morning. Yep, today is the day. Looks like Angel Zerpa gets the open, and then the guy, the man, Dallas Keuchel,
Mama, that man.
makes the season debut for KC.
Kansas City just letting anybody pitch, man. We turned down their trade offer from Ruffalo. They got rescinded. And after that, they picked up Keuchel. They picked up Rich Hill. They doing anything, man.
And then DFA'd Rich Hill.
He got DFA'd? Damn, I didn't even see that. He didn't even pitch back, bro.
You got DFA'd to Shady Acres.
Is that the last we see of the man, the myth, the legend, Rich Hill?
Yes.
No, he's gonna pitch till he's 60.
Or will he
Major League Baseball's answer to Gordie Howe?
Or will he make another miraculous comeback?
He's going to be the guy that pitches for every Major League Baseball team.
Yeah, my money's on the comeback. We'll see him again. We'll see. Hey, man. Ron, though. Yes, sir. Good to see you this morning. Good to see you. And we got day baseball today. Full schedule of baseball day action. I'm ready to cook it up, man. I'm ready to let you guys know my thoughts, my opinions, and how we see it playing out. Like Chris said, my Rangers, they're some shit. They lost to the Angels yesterday. They're on a little losing streak. To the Angels, it's nasty. Especially in a moment and spot like this where they could be making up ground to get back in it. That's nasty. Is what it was, be what it be. I didn't have them yesterday or the day before as a premium. I had a good day yesterday as well. 2-0 for me on the board. 1-0 in baseball. Had the money Marlins. Shout out to them boys. And in the dub, we had the Valkyrie. I got the outright win. Shout out to the Valk. That's where we love the Valk. Underdog Central. So yeah, good day for me yesterday. Looking to keep it rolling into today. Like I said, good card, good crew. Let's do it. Anything on your guys' brain before we get started with today's action?
I'm ready.
Some interesting moves yesterday.
What happened?
The trade between the Orioles and the Blue Jays.
Oh, mid-game. I mean,
mid doubleheader.
Yeah.
If you're Sir Anthony Dominguez, what do you do there? Like, do you just leave your stuff? You just tell the Orioles, yeah, I'll come back for it after the second leg. I just got to go say hi to my new teammates and then get changed, and then I'll see you guys out there.
Awkward.
Yeah, for sure. Was he in the? I didn't see. Was he in the Orioles dugout second game?
No, he's in the Blue Jays. He went in. He went into the game.
He went in the game for the Blue Jays after he was already
Houston. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's baseball.
I mean, if you think about it, economically, it's genius. You don't have to pay for a flight. You don't have to pay for. You just come in, and you just basically have to walk over to the other side of the dugout.
He came in and struck somebody out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to him.
It's a shame for Baltimore, though, because they don't have pitchers that can't stay in the strike zone. They have pitchers that are throwing at the other team.
2-0 yesterday.
I'm just saying. I'm hoping that Jose Barrios comes out and plunks Gunnar Henderson or something today.
Whoa. Who do you hate more, Gunnar Henderson or Sam Bennett?
Well, Sam Bennett without question. I'm just saying. I would hope that Sam Bennett gets plunked into the boards head first. I mean, what? Who said that? The acoustics on this call are terrible.
Fair. Guess what? We start our day right there. The Toronto Blue Jays, Jose Barrios on the mound. On the other side for the Orioles is who's on the other side? It is Kramer. That's who it is. Dean Kramer. Total 9.5 here in this one. At the start of the series, I said 3-1 Baltimore. Does it play out like that? We'll see. We got the Diamondbacks. Ryan Nelson on the mound for them. On the other side, it's Chris's favorite pitcher. Low-key Ron's favorite pitcher, too. They both love this guy. Making his debut for the Tigers. Chris Paddock. We have the Red Sox and the Twins, the 50-50 Twins. This is Matthews versus Bale. Last game of slot, we got the Royals and the Braves. Joey Wentz for the Braves. Zerpa and Keuchel for the Royals. Chris, how are we feeling?
Yeah, I still can't believe we're mentioning the name Dallas Keuchel. It's mind-boggling to me. And initially, I was looking at the Royals, when I thought it was going to be more of a bullpen game with him. But if that's the case, I might lean towards the over here, over 9.5. But I'm shuddering to think what's going to happen to Dallas Keuchel today. That's the problem. I'm going to go to the Diamondbacks Tigers. I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks. I know that the Tigers had to pick up somebody to fill the void that's going to be left by Reese Olson, with this being a long-term injury for Olson. But there were much better options out there than Chris Paddock. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are struggling right now, but Ryan Nelson's been a solid option for him this season. I think that Diamondbacks get the job done here. I think they salvage something from this series. I'm going to take Arizona in this one.
Yep, I'm going to agree on Diamondbacks. I don't think Paddock's a great pickup. I think Diamondbacks get to him, and I think that Nelson's, I agree with Chris. I think he's a good option. Dallas Keuchel. Can you believe I'm actually going to back the Royals?
Wow. Oh, you've done all that shit talking. I didn't watch the rundown. I was interested to see what you were going to do. And wow, after all that, all the suspense, the year-long 6-month build-up, it feel like we're here. And you taking them? Okay.
I think Joey Wentz is worse than Dallas Keuchel. I think
Whoa.
I think so. I think he's in a worse spot. I mean, I think there's no way I would actually put money on it, but I honestly think that KC should be favored. I think that they win this game, so I'll be watching it as a fan. Here it comes. Get her out of the way. But yeah, I think Joey Wentz gets crushed, so that's why I got to roll KC. I also think that the Orioles pick up another W in this series. I think that Barrios regresses in a big way in the second half of the season. Kramer's pitched well at Camden Yards. I think Baltimore picks up a win. Their offense is red hot. Give me Baltimore.
Fair enough. I'm going the other way. I'm actually taking Chris Paddock. I know he's been terrible. There's nothing I could say. There's a reason he's on the Tigers and no longer with the Twins. You feel me? But I actually think it sets up for a really favorable spot for him today because the Diamondbacks offense is some shit. Where have they gone? Where are all the offensive firepower in this lineup? It's been dead here recently. Let me tell you the last 5 games. They beat the Pirates 1-0. Ooh. That's their one win in their last 5 games, a 1-0 win over the Pirates. Congratulations. Other than that, got skunked by the Pirates, in back-to-back games, 1 run, 2 runs. That's what this Diamondbacks offense has done the last 5 games. 5 games, 4 runs. I don't care how bad Chris Paddock pitching. This Diamondbacks offense is some shit. And collectively, I believe the Tigers are the better team. It's a reason why they have one of the best records and have had the best record in baseball for majority of the season. I don't like what I'm seeing from the Diamondbacks, and I don't even think Chris Paddock can save the way their offense looks. Let's get it done, Tigers. I don't love that Twins-Red Sox game. 50-50, flip a coin. I'm with the guys, though. I'm on the Royals. Let's get it done, Dallas Keuchel. It's really not even a play on him. I'm just doing what I've done all season long. And you know what that is? Fade the hell out the Atlanta Braves on the road. Untrustworthy, overrated, overvalued. And I think the line tells you everything you need to know with the Royals' favorite here. It's really just that simple. The Braves, they're just not a good baseball team. At home, you can bet on them in certain spots, certain situations, but on the road, we've just been outright fading them, and I want to continue to do so. What is their road record at the current moment? Let me see. What is it? They are I can't find it. I'll tell me it. They are 19-35. Trash. Terrible. Let's get it done, Royals. Let's get it done. So that's what I like here in this first slot. Oh. All aboard. Let's do it, baby. We're back.
And I sneezed and your jacket exploded. I'm sorry.
We're back, baby. Come on, man. This is my team, bro. This is my Jays. We've been seeing the board well with them all year. And I just knew this wasn't going to be the style series for them. I knew it. I jumped off the train. We got off. We had a little 3-day vacation at the train stop. The vacation's over. We're back at the stop. We getting back on the train. All aboard. If you're not at the stop, goodbye. We will leave you at the station. I'm just saying, like, I think Jose, while there are some regression concerns and why Kramer has pitched well, if you haven't bet the Orioles, you already missed the boat. Sorry, you missed it. I think Kramer gets touched up a bit here. I think the Jays get a little momentum back rolling. The Jays are still going to be one of the best teams in the American League rolling forward. This was just a ease the masses style spot, ease the masses style series. I just like the bounce back spot for them. I targeted this from the start. I told y'all 3-1 Orioles from the start. I'm just following through what I said. I think the Jays pull this one off tonight. We'll see. Or today. It's an early start. Starts in about, an hour? Yeah, it starts in about an hour. We'll see. Ron hating on the Jays, man. Why you hating, bro?
I'm not hating on them, but I just don't like the spot for them.
Fair. What do you like? What do you think about them for the remainder of the season? Any thoughts?
Yankees. It's the Yankees league to lose.
Okay.
Those are my thoughts. We'll see what happens at the deadline. But the Yankees are still by far the best team in the American League.
How many days do we have until the deadline?
Just tomorrow. Tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Okay. Keep an eye out on a lot of news today. We keep rolling.
I love how Ruffalo makes little faces that I can't even see. Instead of backing up why
I have three words for you in regards to the Yankees being the best team in the American League.
Kiss my ass. That's my 3 words.
My 3 words, in what world? Only league the Yankees are focusing on for baseball is the Grapefruit League for next year.
Yeah, I'm with Chris on this one. They're not even the best in their division, let alone the American League. So, sorry, Yanks.
Jay, I got this. I'll even go while you guys are talking. I'll even make a new one with a nice little Yankee hat on him.
Fair.
Good. If Judge is healthy, I want to see what the Yankees do at the deadline. Astros are still in the mix too, but the Yankees are definitely the most talented team in the American League.
We'll see. We'll see. We got the Cubbies. This is just the Chicago Cubs with Imanaga on the mound.
Sana Imanaga.
On the other side is Freddie Peralta, Freddie P. Brewers' favorite at home in this one. We got the White Sox and the Phillies. Taijuan Walker on the mound for the Phillies. It was Hauser. I now see
not anymore. Jason Alexander.
Yeah, I now see Alexander.
Jason
Tyler. Tyler Alexander.
He pitched yesterday.
Tyler Alexander. Sorry.
That's worse. Tyler Alexander.
I saw Hauser. Now I see Alexander.
What has the line done as a result?
It's moved a little bit. I now see Phillies minus 150, White Sox plus 125.
Yeah.
So, moved about 5 cents. Nationals and the Astros. This is Mackenzie Gore and Gusto. And last one of the slop is Logan Webb and Burrows. Pirates. Them damn Giants, man, messed up the old man parlay yesterday. And Verlander actually pitched all right. Pissed me off. It's all good. Ron, would you like here in this 4-game slot?
Yep, I'm going to take the White Sox team total over. I think they get to Walker. I'm not sure what we see from Alexander and the pitching staff. So the Phillies bats have a solid day yesterday. So I think the White Sox will be competitive. I like them on the run line, but I think the better play may be that team total over. I also like Pittsburgh plus 1.5 runs. I mean, they've been competitive in this series. The Giants' offense has been a mess. Logan Webb is not in good form. And even at Oracle Park, he's giving up a lot of fly balls, home runs, sharp contact. Burrows is coming off his best start in his major league and potentially his professional career. I'm going to take we're getting a great price because Logan Webb is still considered an ace, one of the best pitchers in the National League, but just hasn't been that guy recently. And the Giants' offense is nowhere to back him up. So I'll take the Pirates plus the 1.5 runs.
I'm right there with you. 1.5 runs in my back pocket for the Pirates. I mean, the name of the game is score runs. And, you can't lay runs if you can't score runs. It's really not that hard of a concept to understand. Give me an under here in this game as well. I am 9-2 last 11 on my play of the day. One of my losses was the under the first game of this series. I was so mad. I thought it was beautiful under too. I thought I schemed that shit up. No, it was like 4-4 at the top of the fourth. I was like, damn. Yesterday though, came back and was exactly who these two teams have been, struggling offensively. And I think today they get, just expecting them to be who they've been, which is a struggling offense, both teams. Under, Pirates 1.5 from me. As good as the Cubs have been on the road this season, as good as they've been, there's a reason they're dogs in this game, and it's because the Brewers are just legit. Shout out the Brewers. I love backing the Brewers at home. We got Freddie P, Freddie Peralta, Freddie get it done on the mound today. It is Imanaga on the other side, but if my memory serves me correctly, Imanaga didn't pitch that well last game, did he? Let me see. Let me double check.
He got rocked.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he got touched up last game. And on the road in Milwaukee is not a good place for a bounce back spot. That's all I'm saying. Cubs not in great form. The Brewers have gotten their act back together on a 3-game win streak at the crib. I think they go ahead and sweep out the Cubs. Bring out the brooms. It's actually right here. Sweet. Ron always hating on Taiwan, man. He always hating on Taiwan, bro.
What do you want from me? 5 home runs his last 2 games.
I know.
He's not good.
I can't back him today either. I want to talk shit. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's all I like in this slot. Chris, what about you?
I won't leave it alone. Even though they change pitchers, I'll still take the White Sox here. I still have my concerns with Taiwan Walker being the probably the weakest consistent starter in this rotation. And the White Sox are playing well. I think they're 7-4 since the All-Star break. Don't get me wrong, Adrian Hauser was a big reason why I was initially on the White Sox because they've been winning a ton of his games, but I still think the White Sox can do something here. So I'll take Chicago plus money.
What's the White Sox record post All-Star break? I know they
7-4.
Yeah, shout out to White Sox.
I think.
Shout out to them boys.
So I'll still take a shot on him here. Just trying to get back here. Give me the under in Pirates Giants. I know Logan Webb's had some real issues lately. I do think the plus 1.5 is in play, but now that it's up to 7.5, I like it because you can get to 4-3 and not have to worry about the push. I think that, like I said, I just think it's gonna be a low scoring game. Can we start calling him Mike Brr?
Mike Brr. I kind of like that. I think it's sticking.
He's been decent.
Mike Brr.
So I'll take a shot on the under here. Like I said, I think 4-3 is definitely in play. So under for me there.
Fair enough. Soon we'll be talking Joe Shiesty. Can't wait to see my man back on that field, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. There is, but I kind of like the bit. I kind of like it. Let's keep it rolling, fellas. We have the Padres. They're at home. Yu Darvish on the mound. Will he get his shit together? Is a multi-million-dollar question. Holmes on the other side. Mets, Padres. The line is even. Even all around. Total 8.5. We have the Rockies. Colorado Rockies. Kyle Freeland versus Allard. We have the Rays, Tampa Bay Rays, Zach Littell on the mound for them versus the third best team in the American League East, the Yankees. And we have the Dodgers, a.k.a. the Monstars. Shohei Ohtani, mama that man, the best player in the whole sport, is on the mound today. On the other side, it's Ron's favorite pitcher on the whole planet. Nick Martinez.
Martinez, Walker, and Keuchel on the same day. Pinch me, I'm dreaming.
Man, what kind of stars align for Ron today? Let's see. How am I feeling? Y'all know I always take the Dodgers when Shohei's on the mound. Come on. I have to. The price is ugly. Let me see something. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Yesterday, what we did was the square shit I've done all baseball season. We did it and we cashed it. I was like, oh my God. Let's go back to it. Not Padres. Yankees money line, Dodgers money line, 2-teamer. I'm with the squares, man. And sometimes it's okay. Baseball, sometimes it's okay. I'm cutting down my juice. And I think they both get out of here with a dub. I don't trust Nick Martinez. I don't think I really need to say much else. We know Shohei's not going deep, but what's the Dodgers record with Shohei on the mound? I think they only lost one.
4-2.
4-2? Okay. So I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Just taking Shohei starts. I'm doing all right. That's what I'm doing here. I don't love that Yankee game enough to bet it on its own. But I'll put it with that Dodgers money line for my 2-team parlay. If I were to play this game on its own, when y'all know me, when I bet the Yankees, I bet them on the run line. They're just that style of team. I feel like more often than not when they win, and I like to attack value. There's no value for me on what, minus 135. It would be a Yankees run line on its own, but for me, I'm putting it with the Dodgers in that 2-team parlay. No shot on the Rockies for me today. And Mets Padres, I think, is 50-50, flip a coin. Chris, what you feel like?
I'm on the Dodgers here. The thing for me was that when Shohei Ohtani was first making those appearances and he was going only like 1-2 innings, you were handing the ball off to a bullpen for extended innings for a Dodger bullpen that wasn't very good at the time. But you look, their last 5 games, the Dodgers bullpen has a 0.52 ERA. If you go back to the last 10,
the last how many? You said 5?
Last 5. So like short, just like a recent sample size. 0.52 ERA. Even the last 10, close to coming back from the All-Star break, a 3.38 ERA. Far better than where they were when Shohei was first making his starts. I think 3 innings, maybe 4 if they decided to push him a little bit further today. 3-4 innings of Shohei is better than 9 of Nick Martinez. I just trust the Dodgers bats. I think the Dodgers trying to pick it back up again. So give me the Dodgers in that one. And give me the Rockies plus 1.5. Put someone on the money line as well. I still don't trust the Guardians against left-handed pitching. Yeah, they're on a nice run right now. Since the All-Star break, they're hitting 305 against lefties. But season long, they're still hitting around 225. I'm not buying into the short sort of burst of good form for the Guardians lately. Am I a Kyle Freeland fan? No, but I think he's going to be slightly better on the road here. And I think the Rockies have a chance to steal it. So give me the Rockies plus 1.5 on the money line.
On the down.
I'm going to take the Yankees. I'm going to take the over. I'm going to take some home run props. Anthony Volpe, Paul Goldschmidt, and Austin Wells have really hit Littell well in their past meetings. They all have a 450 or better average, over a 600 expected slugging percentage. Volpe's got 2 bombs and 11 at-bats. Wells got 2 homers and 8 at-bats. Goldschmidt's got a homer, a couple of doubles, and 12 at-bats. So I think, maybe a round robin for their home run. Volpe went yard yesterday. Also think their over bases is worth a look as well. Littell's one of those rare pitchers that has very similar splits versus lefty and righty. So he's just a slightly worse against lefties, but it's so close it's not even significant. So, most times I'd say, look for a left-handed batter, but I think Volpe and Goldschmidt will be just fine. They've seen him really well. And obviously Volpe's been struggling with his glove, but like I said, he went yard yesterday. I think that bat starts to wake up. And it needs to if he's going to continue playing this poorly in the field. If he expects to have a spot in the lineup, he's going to be able to contribute offensively. I think he does in this one.
Fair enough. We head to our last slot of baseball. In this slot, we have the money Marlins. Cal Quantrill, the most profitable pitcher in baseball, is on the mound today.
How about that?
We got Miles.
Late, yeah.
He is. It's true. We got Miles McCullough on the mound for the Cardinals. We have trash ass Texas Rangers. Back-to-back L's on the road to the Angels, bro. Come on, man. Just let us down every time. Big game Nate Eovaldi, though. One of the best pitchers in baseball thus far this season. Does he keep it rolling? Jose Soriano on the other side. And last game of the night, we got the Mariners out on the road facing the Athletics. For the Athletics, it's Jeffrey Springs on the mound. For the Mariners, it's who?
Ooh.
Woo, man. Brian. Woo. And Chris, you're up here first in this last slide of the day.
I'm going back to the ATM. I'm going to go withdraw some money for the Marlins. Give me Cal Quantrill. I'll admit, I was a bit of a skeptic. I wasn't believing in it, but numbers are the numbers. You're up $1,126 this season if you bet $100 on the Marlins and all of Quantrill starts. My thought process is if you can beat up on Sonny Gray, you can beat up on Miles Michaelis. And I think the Marlins are just playing better baseball on the road this season and as of late as well. So give me the Marlins in that one. And Mariners, A's. I'm going to lean towards the Mariners here, but I do have concerns about Brian Wu in his current form, especially going to this bandbox in Sacramento. But I still think the Mariners can get it done in this one. I still trust their bullpen slightly more here. So give me the Mariners in this one.
Ron, what you feeling to close out baseball?
Yeah, Cal Quantrill, one of my favorite players in the league. He's been a winning machine. 6 of the last 7 games he started the game, the Marlins have ended up victorious. That includes 2 wins over the Brewers, a win over the Phillies, a win in San Francisco and at Arizona. Some tough teams in the National League. I think the Cardinals are one of the weaker labs he's faced this year. So while the numbers on paper aren't great, 3-8 with a 5.05 ERA, he gets the job done. He keeps his team in ball games, and that ERA has shrunk in the last few months. A lot of the 5.05 is mostly from March and April, where he carried a ERA above 8. Since then, 3.18 ERA in May, 4.56 in June, and 3.6 in July thus far. So he's been a very solid 4 or 5 option in this rotation. I think the Marlins continue to win as road dogs. So give me Miami on the money line. And I honestly think that the A's should be, I think this should be a lot closer to a pick 'em. I mean, Jeffrey Springs has pitched really well against Seattle this year. Brian Wu, the Mariners have lost a good amount of his games recently. We saw the A's pick up the W on Tuesday. I think that the Mariners offense has been so inconsistent this year. We've seen some great moments. We've seen them look like 2024 Seattle. I just don't trust it enough to be laying minus 150 on the road in a stadium where really anything goes. It's been such a – I know the A's have not played well there, but it's still a stadium that is so hitter-friendly that you're going to have a lot of volatility. And at that kind of price, I'm going to take the plus money with the home dog.
As far as what Ron said, word for word, bar for bar, really don't got much to add. I'm team Woo. I love Woo. Y'all know this, bro. I loved him for the last couple seasons, man. Just like I've loved the Jays the past couple weeks, but we don't blindly take them every time. And I can't take Woo here. I just can't. Not in this ballpark. Not in Coors Light, like Jeremy likes to call it. I'm not saying I'm betting the A's. If I were betting this game, it would probably be the plus money on the homeless. But yeah, I'm not playing the Mariners today behind Woo. Their offense, Woo hasn't been good enough to justify this price, and the Mariners' offense hasn't been good enough to justify this price on the road. That's all I'm saying. I haven't bet my Rangers here in this series. Here on the show, though, I have taken them both days. So, I mean, that holds some weight. Guess what I'm doing today? I'm taking them again. I don't care. Let's go. Today's the day, though. But today's the day. Eovaldi been so good. I think that he's going to calm down this Angels offense that's been playing fairly well. And the price is right. The price wasn't right game 1 with DeGrom. It just wasn't right. It was, overpriced. Yesterday was who? Corbin? Yesterday was Corbin? Was it Corbin yesterday?
Yeah, was it Corbin Kikuchi?
Yeah, I think it was. So Corbin's been way better than, old Corbin, but that still doesn't mean I take him in every spot. That's why they weren't a premium yesterday. I like the line today. I like the pitcher for my Rangers today. I'm not afraid of it. Rangers money line for me. So that's what I like in that one. I'm a little nervous about my team because everybody's starting to wake up to us, man. Damn. Ooh, they starting to wake up. The money Marlins. They be disrespecting us every day. We be plus money every day, and we be cashing like nobody's business. Shout out to Money Marlins. There's a reason we call them the Money Marlins. These guys already hit all the nails on the head, man. Quantrill, we've been backing them. We've been cashing. I see no reason not to do so today. Marlins have been dominating on the road. Cardinals are in terrible form. Marlins. Really that simple for me. That's baseball. We did it. We covered all three from the MLB today. Anything y'all boys might have missed full card?
Not from a pick perspective, but something I just was kind of looking at when we were talking about money won and lost. You know, the two main pitchers that were traded at the deadline were the two least profitable pitchers in baseball all season.
Paddock and Fede.
They're the only two pitchers where you lost over $1,000 if you bet $100 on them every game.
Did Fede get the dub yesterday?
No.
Yeah, I might have to walk back that Paddock play.
I think
that's kind of why I mentioned it. I was like,
both of them.
You sure?
Paddock's cost me some coin this year, that's for sure.
If you bet $100 on all of the teams that had Eric Fede starting, you're down 1,084. Chris Paddock, you're down 1,047. And another one might be on the move with Mike Soroka at minus 898.
Yeah, there's another one, my guys.
And you know who's number 5 on the list?
Sandy.
No.
Verlander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, he's number. I would think he'd be number 1. Where's Sandy?
Sandy. Well, I'm having to scroll a little bit, so that's a good sign.
Yay. As bad as Sandy has been, the Marlins have
Wait a minute.
The Marlins have saved him in some games.
Would you believe that Sandy is in profit?
Yeah, I would. Sandy!
Okay, hold on. Don't go spending your $107 in one place. Maybe go to Target or something.
All because of yesterday.
Yeah.
In the last 3 starts, he won.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Jorge Kirby, you're up $91. Drew Rasmussen, you're up $69. Nice.
I like kind of tuning into this right here. A lot of people are not like heavy on pitchers. I know I'm heavier on pitchers than probably most. I'm kind of, me and Ron got into a discussion, I'm probably like last year about it. And I'm probably leaning more towards what he was saying last year. I'm a little more towards that direction than I was my direction, but I still think starting pitcher holds, a pretty good amount of weight. So,
the discussion was win-loss record. It wasn't starting pitcher.
Right. Yeah. Right. So, but it's kind of in the same vein, kind of.
But look at Cal Quantrill. He's 3-8 with a 5.05 ERA,
Sure.
but he's the most profitable pitcher in baseball. So it's one of those weird things. I mean, he hasn't pitched that well this year, but I think he's been better than the 3-8 record may suggest. And look at Nick Martinez. He's 9-9. Do you think he's a league average pitcher? No, I think he's well below league average.
I would say that wins for starting pitcher are the meaningless of the two sides of that equation.
For sure.
I think losses are definitely should be weighted more because it's far more often that a starting pitcher gets blown up and takes his team out of the game to where he deserves the loss, as opposed to his team not backing him up and say he goes 6 innings, a 3-run ball, but his team only scores 1 run.
It's often, but when we're talking statistics, it's got to be objective, and it's got to be across the board.
yeah.
And
No,
that's
I
why
agree. I'm just saying from a
the
general.
correlation between a win-loss record and a pitcher being good is there, but it doesn't tell the full story for every case.
Yeah.
So that's why for me, and statistics and nerds and all like that, we're all looking for things to tell the full story across the board, no ifs, ands, or buts. So
Speaking of ifs, ands, or buts, if I asked you to tell me how much you think Scooble is up or down this season?
He done took a couple of big L's. So.
Yeah. Because when you lose a Scooble game,
first,
you're losing really 2 games at a time.
Yeah.
First, do you think he's in profit or do you think he's in the negative?
He's in profit. They've been really good behind him this season. But it's not as profitable as you would think. I'm gonna say you're up 3 games, 300.
I'll say 2.
Less.
50 cents.
A little bit more than that.
75 cents.
60. You were like dead in the middle, 66. Now, Zach Wheeler. More or less profit than Tariq Skubal?
More. No?
You're only up $16.
Wow.
Zach Wheeler. Something interesting.
Just goes to show when you take them big boys, man, and they lose, man, that shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. And that's why a lot of the time I'll be trying to tell y'all, be on the other side. That other side is so magical.
Ron's boy Randy Vasquez is up $661. Jake Irvin's up $626. Tyler Anderson,
Wow, Jake Irvin.
Lucas Giolito up $590.
He had that good stretch.
Yeah.
DeGrom, where's DeGrom?
DeGrom. Ew.
Yeah, no, he's one of them weird ones where it's like
Slight minus.
Yeah.
$44.
Yeah, that lost.
Where's Jack Flaherty?
Third highest. I already know that off the top.
Third highest loss?
Lost, yeah.
Yeah.
You're down $899.
Yeah, for the second best team in baseball record-wise, kind of crazy.
That's crazy. So who's just profitable for the Tigers pitching?
Mize. Jackson Jobe.
Jackson Jobe, before he got injured, was the second most profitable pitcher in terms of dollars. You're up $763 on the Tigers and Jobe starts. 10 starts. Casey Mize, you're up $375.
Reese Olson.
No, Olson was in the negative.
Kiter Montero is probably like you're up $5,000 because I've bet against him every time. It seems like
$230. You're up.
So the Tigers, they're just kind of scattered.
Yeah.
It's no one person just like
Kiter Montero's only made you $2 more on the season than Jack Kahanowitz.
Fair.
Sana Imanaga's only got you up. I mean, Shota Imanaga's only got you up $203.
How about Adrian Hauser? He's got to be up there.
Oh, he's one of the highest.
Yeah.
Third highest. You're up $744 in his 11 starts.
So what's the 3? It's Quantrill, Hauser, and who's second?
Jackson Jobe. Andrew Abbott's in 4th. Ryan Bergert in 5th.
Something interesting to keep a look at, y'all. These are not the names you would think will be at the top of the list, you know.
If the White Sox get rid of Adrian Hauser, like if they trade him, it'll be back-to-back years where they trade a pitcher that has had like 20% or more of their team's wins. Remember how earlier in the year I said that Shane Smith I thought was going to be the Garrett Crochet of this rotation, where he was responsible for a team record that was like if they won 40 games, he was going to win 10. That was Adrian Hauser this year. 8-3 and 11 starts. The White Sox have 39 wins. He was responsible for more than 20% of their wins. Just crazy to me. But sorry, I went on a tangent.
No, you're good. You're good. I think that was, really informative.
Really informative, aka boring.
No, I'm serious. I love.
Okay, I know. I'm just busting your chops.
I love talking that type of stuff. My type of talk.
It's just like some people say, like, there's code words, or there's just ways to sort of say other things.
Head over to the dub, man. WNBA. 3 games over there tonight. First one on the board is the Fever. They're 3.5-point home dogs with the Phoenix Mercury rolling in. Total 166.5. We got the Atlanta Dream. They're out on the road facing my hometown team, the Dallas Wings. Wings 3.5-point home dogs. Total 166.5. And if you don't watch WNBA hoops, you need to tune in to this shit tonight. Rematch of the WNBA finals from a season ago. Personally, I think the 2 best teams in the league. You got the team with the best record, the Minnesota Lynx, who have been dominant at home this season, coming off a home loss. And on the other side, man, you have the defending champs. A team that went through some struggles, but has heated up here of recent. The New York Liberty. I believe in my first year. Where's it run? I forgot the word.
I can go first.
Floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm going to take the Mercury, lay the points. I think it's going to be a competitive game. We saw the Mercury snap their losing streak last time out. Was really impressed with that performance, a blowout win. It's not it's not easy to take down the Mystics at that kind of number. 88-72 final. I think they can build on that. I think the Fever is still a little bit overvalued. So I'll lay the points with Phoenix. I also like Atlanta in a revenge spot here, losing to the Wings last time out, 68-55. I look for them to get that revenge, coming off the loss to Golden State as well. I still think this is a good dream team, and I like their chances to pick up the win and road cover. So, I think I have a premium play for my WNBA play of the night in the final game. Should be a great one. But for the other 2, it's what I'm looking at.
From Ron the Don Romanelli, he's been killing the books this year in the dub.
Yeah, 7 straight and 10 of 11, I believe, WNBA.
I was looking at the leaderboards this morning. I saw you were above me. I said, when did he do that?
It's where I should be.
But he's been on a hell of a run. Let me see what I like tonight in the dub. I'm going to agree with you on the Fever and Mercury game. I'm going to lean towards the Mercury. I know we bet the Fever sometimes in certain spots. You've heard me say the words a lot this season. No Caitlin, no problem. Tonight, I think it's a slight problem. The Mercury, while I don't love the spot for them, this 5th road game in their last 6 games, I think this is a good spot. I like how they beat up on the Mystics in that last game, and I think they keep some momentum rolling forward. They had a tough stretch there, Minnesota, Atlanta, New York, then a step down in competition against the Mystics and another step down here with the Fever, no Caitlin. I think they handle business. The line's probably right where it should be at 3.5. I wish it was 3 or 2.5. I would feel much better under a bucket. I hate 3.5. I tell you all the time, I hate 3.5, bro. A bucket, you need a 3 and a bucket. Like, ugh. But lean for me on the Mercury. My Wings, baby, my Wings. I'm gonna take us tonight plus the 3.5. They showed me something the other night, man. A wire ass whooping of the Liberty. From start to finish. That showed me something. I don't like the spot for Atlanta on the back end of a back-to-back with travel, leaving Atlanta, coming to Dallas. They got beat yesterday by the Valkyrie. Atlanta's typically, I feel, This is going to be their 5th road game in their last 6 games. Their last 2 were huge road wins over Phoenix and Minnesota. I just don't like the spot for them tonight. That's all I'm saying. Small lean on my wings. And Lynx Liberty. I'm on the Lynx. I know, Chris. I know, bro.
So you're on the Lynx?
I'm on the Lynx. I think the line tells you what you need to know here. The Lynx have just been a different team, monster and animal at home at the crib. And the Liberty, coming off of the extended homestand, they were just at home for quite a while. You know, they haven't been as good on the road. And personally, I still think the Liberty are the better team. I still think they're the better team. If you ask me who's going to hoist this trophy this season, I think the Liberty are going to be back-to-back champs. But I think it's a tough ask step for them to go into Minnesota and beat them, especially with Minnesota coming off their first home loss in the regular season. They did lose to the Fever in the Cup, which technically was their first home loss, but I guess it's a Cup game, so it don't count. But damn, I hate to fade my Liberty tonight, man, but I believe it's the right play. I believe it's the right play. That's all I'm trying to tell you. The line is 7.5 for a reason, and the Lynx have that respect at home.
I think it's the line is where it is because of the injuries. Breanna Stewart out.
From injuries don't move me as much. I say it all the time. Injuries don't really move me.
I'm just saying why the line is there. I wouldn't.
If she was in, I still think the line would be like 5.5. I do.
I think 4.5.
Fair.
I mean, she's one of the best players in the league. So, yeah, I'd say 4.5.
Lynx. Chris, what you think?
Okay, I need to be promised that you won't sue me for copyright infringement. Anything like that. Okay. I don't bet spots in situations like Jay does, not as much. However, you have a bounce back game at home that happens to be a finals revenge game.
Oh, you cooking.
Off of your first regular season home loss in a game where you lost wire to wire. You were not in the game at all. That game was not as close as that final score would have indicated. Breanna Stewart, I know injuries are still a part of it, but that's still 19 points a game that you're missing. One of the better rebounders on that team. I think it's the Lynx. Fever, Mercury. I got to go with the Mercury as well. I think this is a spot where no Caitlin Clark does come back to haunt the Fever. I do like the growth that the depth players have shown. You know, girls like ladies like Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell. You know, they've stepped up in Caitlin Clark's absence. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi McDonald have Lexi Hall and Ari McDonald have stepped up. But this is the healthiest the Mercury have been all year, where they're finally able to get Satu Sabali, Alyssa Thomas, Clea Copper all back on the floor at the same time. So I think the Mercury get it done here. I'm going to lay the 3.5. I lean towards the Wings, just because this line feels a little bit funky, a little bit light at 3.5. So it's like maybe someone knows something, but probably my least favorite on the board. And over 0.5 foreign objects thrown on the floor tonight.
That was insane, bro. Whoever did that, bro, you are freaked out. You need to be locked up.
It's not the same person that brought the fist to the Rob Gronkowski 69th touchdown game.
You need to be locked up. I ain't gonna lie. You did get a good laugh out of me. You got a good chuckle out of me.
I was in bed half asleep, doom scrolling to Twitter, and I see that pop up, and I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, you got a good chuckle out of me, bro, but come on. I can't be doing that. You know we're insinuating, Ron. You know what happened? Did you see it?
I do. I mean, that happens, and you see what happened with the Phillies fans in the Yankee Stadium.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw that.
Everybody's going crazy.
That's why we love sports, man. The craziest folk come together to cheer on teams. Man, oh man, oh man. Money making Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Covered everything under the sun. All 15 Major League Baseball, 3 from the dub, 18 games in total, sides and totals included. Plenty of money making opportunities today. Our favorite plays, the plays we love the most, the plays we're most confident in, the plays we have the most money on, those are over at Pick Dawgz Premium. Franchise has been enjoying a really good month, man. He's been kicking the crap out of the books all month long. Off a good day yesterday, Chris. What you got going for the folk today over at Pick Dawgz Premium?
Yeah, today I got my $19 pick-off play from cashed yesterday with the Brewers. Trying to run it back. I really like today's play. Also got a 5-pack from Major League Baseball. And if you're on my long-term passes, you're going to get some WNBA thrown in there as well. But running out of time to hop on Christmas in July. You talked about last 2 days, I think. For me, the yearly pass as a result, around $75 a month, $2.46 a day. So make sure that you check that out. Pair me up with Ron, pair me up with Jay, pair all 3 of us up, but use that promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase.
He's a franchise for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Hop on with him and continue to do the damn thing. Ron Romanelli, what you got going on today over at Pick Dawgz Premium?
Yep, I got my MLB best bet, and I've got my top play in the WNBA. And yes, last couple of days of Christmas in July, it's the best product you can get for any of the cappers on the site. 365 days, full calendar year of all sports. For me, top 5 finish in the NBA, top 3 finish in the NBA, top 5 in college basketball, over 30 units, a winning football season, winning NHL season. It's not been our best MLB season thus far after a good start to July, a bad end of the month, but still, this product is for 365 days of all sports, and that's what we're worried about. Over the last 12 months, 38 units of profit, 3,700 on our system that we have on our site. So just the best product you can get there. So check it out. Chris's, Jay's, myself, Big Al, Brian Bettler, some of the best cappers in the business. So check it out, Pick Dawgz Premium.
Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Hop on with Ron LeDun. Hop on a yearly pass. It'll pay for itself, likely by the end of baseball season. Mitch used to always say, buy low. Ron, he told you he's been on a little cold streak. Look at his full year numbers, and you'll see that the tide is likely to turn here soon, man. Hop on with my guy and kick the crap out of the books. For me today, ladies and gentlemen, off a good day yesterday, 2-0 day. I cashed my play in the WNBA. I cashed my play in Major League Baseball. We're running it back the same way today. I have a play in both. I've been red hot in both, low key on the top plays as well. 9-2 last 11 on my Major League Baseball play of the day. That's post All-Star break. We've been seeing the board really well. You can scoop that play up for $25 today. And same thing in the dub. In the dub, I am now 32-15 on that play thus far this season. So, a lot of it have been plus money too. So baseball and WNBA. Y'all know I'll be dog hunting. So hop on with me, man. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's make some money. And like the guy said, Christmas in July is here. You got about a day or 2 left. My package right now is so low, I almost feel like I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm just being honest with y'all. So take advantage of it right now while you can. And be ready, man, for everything coming down the pipeline, man. It'll be here. Tomorrow, we're talking football. So, it's in the air. It's in the air, ladies and gentlemen. It's preseason football, but we are talking football. So great time to hop on long-term packages, great low prices, and let's get ready to gear up, man, for the great stretch of the year. I love the fall. Fall, my season. I was born in the fall. Football back in the fall. Basketball back in the fall. College football back in the fall. Baseball playoffs in the fall. Fall's the best season. Fall's the best season, period. I believe it.
What are you laughing at, Chris?
First, Jay said his package was low, and then it's up in the air. And it's like, I don't know which one to believe anymore. I unmuted myself. I said pause and then muted it back. I was just like, geez.
I say November is the best sports month. What do you think?
I'm gonna have my money on October.
Yeah.
October.
November or October, one of the
No,
two.
November.
But there's no college hoops in October.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first couple weeks of college hoops are usually pretty good too, like feast week.
I
and
love
stuff like that.
I love those first few weeks with non-conference play. You got the NHL, NBA, NFL, college football.
The true sports.
That's why I just think, yeah, I think, and then baseball in the beginning of the month. So I don't know. I think November.
I'm gonna say November. November's probably 2 for me. I'm gonna say October. I don't know. October's just my month. That's the month I was born. Like football is like that's when it's great. Like it's just getting started. Basketball starts right there at the end. NBA at least. You know, that's the nitty gritty of the baseball playoffs. You know, like I don't know. I'm not as huge in college basketball as you guys. Last year I started to, enjoy it way more. And this season we're hitting the ground hard. But so I would right now I would probably say October. October for me. November's a close second though. Close second. Yep. Well, that's it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. We covered it all, man. It's parlay time. Parlay. Franchise, what you got?
Let's go with the Diamondbacks. Let's go with the under in Pirates Giants and the Colorado Rockies +1.5.
4-teamer for me.
Ooh.
Diamondbacks, White Sox team total over. Athletics, Atlanta Dream money line.
I'm mad at that. Get right parlay. That's the theme for this one. Y'all know I like a theme every day. Today's theme, get right. Give me the Texas Rangers to get right today after struggling against the Angels this series. Give me the Blue Jays to get right today after struggling with the Orioles in this series. And give me the Minnesota Lynx to bounce back at home in a get right spot after their first home loss of the season. Get right. That's the thing for this. All right. That's it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all more than y'all know. We'll be back same time, same programming tomorrow. Brad will be here. Me, Chris, Brad. We'll see if somebody else will join. We'll see. Might just be us. We'll see. No, we got a small card tomorrow.
Just 3 MLB.
3 MLB and Mystics Valkyries.
Yeah.
And Canadian football.
Fuck Canadian.
Oh, and
we Hall of Fame game.
yeah, I was literally just gonna say, that's last.
NFL. We got the Hall of Fame game.
And
Real
Calgary,
football.
Ottawa. Don't forget Stampeders, Red Blacks.
Real football's back.
Yeah. So be here, be square, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all more than y'all know. My other parlay for y'all today was running back the same one from yesterday, Dodgers, Yankees. That was the other one.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's the only reason why I might agree with Jay on October.
Fair.
PSL season, baby.
Any final words, Chris, so we get out of here for the day?
Make it a winning day.
Romanelli.
God bless America.
Try to act more professional tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow. Make it a winning day. Aloha.